Hello everyone, Lisa here at the Little Book Room, and today in celebration of Father's Day I have a very special guest to introduce you to. It's my Grandad Stan. Hi Grandad, how are you?
Hi Lisa, I'm good, how are you?
I'm really well, and you've brought your dog Billy along for story time, have you?
Yes, we have to. Billy wants to see you.
He looks very, very cuddly there.
He is cuddly, yes.
I'm so glad. It's lovely to see you and lovely to see Billy and lovely to have caught up with you and Nana. Now, everyone, today we're going to read this book. It's called Dear Grandpa, but I'm going to change the word grandpa to Grandad. It's by Kate Simpson and the pictures are by Ronojoy, Ghosh. And we'd like to thank Allen Unwin for giving us permission to read this together. All right, Grandad, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go, yes.
All righty. Dear Grandad, did you know that if you rub a needle with a magnet, one end will point to the north and the other end to the south? In the south, there's an apartment building 160 meters tall. From the balcony, you can see the entire city. There are cinemas and ice cream shops and me. Just in case you want to visit, I've sent a needle and a magnet with my letter. Love, Henry.
Dear Henry, tell me more about those ice cream shops. If they have peanut ripple, I'll get my skates on and be there as soon as I can. Love, Grandad.
And in this picture, Grandad has a cat, not a dog. Dear Grandad, did you know it is exactly 2003 kilometres from your house to my new apartment? If all the blue whales in the world made a line, they could still reach me, and they are even bigger than a brachiosaurus. I don't think you could skate that far, Grandad, rather. Love, Henry.
Dear Henry, if it's too far to skate, I'll catch a ride on one of those wheels. We'll stay up late and count the stars, just like we used to. Love, Grandad.
Dear Grandad, did you know there are 400 billion stars just in the Milky Way galaxy? If a caveman started counting them 60,000 years ago, he still wouldn't be finished. Love, Henry.
Dear Henry, if the caveman had a little cave grandson, he'd be finished twice as fast. Besides, they could always skip a few. Love, Grandad.
Dear Grandad, the cave grandson might not be as little as you think. Did you know I've grown 3 centimetres since I moved away? If I grow that fast my whole life, I'll be as tall as a giraffe by the time I'm your age. Love, Henry.
Dear Henry, if you were as tall as a giraffe, why would I kiss you goodnight? Don't you think you'd better stop growing before you get to that tall? Love, Grandad.
Dear Grandad, short or tall doesn't matter. If even the whales can't reach my house, I'm not getting a goodnight kiss anyhow. Love, Henry.
Dear Henry, I send you my kiss every night. I tie it to the tail of a shooting star. Love, Grandad.
Dear Grandad, did you know a shooting star is really a space rock that moves so fast it glows? Catching one would be tricky, Grandad. Tying a kiss on one would definitely be impossible. Love, Henry.
Dear Henry, Grandad, are you tricky things to do? What's it? Is it the right one?
Yeah.
Dear Henry, Granddads are good at tricky things. I do at least 10 every morning before you've even eaten your breakfast. And Henry, did you know when you're a granddad, nothing is impossible?
Oh! It's a reunion. Grandad's made it to Henry. And look, there's a dog.
Billy.
And this is all the things they do. They hold hands, they have ice cream, they read together. We did a lot of that when I was little, Grandad, and we went to the zoo and, oh, piggybacks, playing soccer. We didn't do so much of that, but we definitely played noughts and crosses. Oh, it's your turn, Grandad.
Dear Henry, did you know that if you rub a needle with a magnet, one end will point to the south and the other will point to the north? If in the north there's a wooden house with a blue front door, from the balcony you can count 1 billion stars. There are mango trees and fireflies and me. Just in case you want to visit, have left a needle and a magnet with you, with your letter. Love, Grandad.
Here they are.
That's the finish. Yeah.
That's the end. It seems that we know, Grandad, that even though we're far away and we can't spend this Father's Day together, our love can be closer than we think. We still love each other from wherever we are.
That's right. Love, the heart that counts, not the distance.
That's right. It's been lovely to read this story with you, Grandad.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.
Says bye-bye.
Billy says bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And Nana's coming.
Bye-bye, Lisa.
Lovely. You know, before we go, I might just share with everyone that when I was a kid, you would come into the house with your key, you'd open up to the front door, and an alarm clock wouldn't wake us up. You'd sing this song. Good morning, it's great to stay up late. Good morning to you. Do you remember that, Grandad?
Yes, I do, yes.
I've never forgotten it, and I sing it every morning.
Good
I love
morning.
you, Grandad.
Okay,
Big out.
okay. Love you.
Love you, Lisa.
Love you, Nana.
Bye-bye, darling.
Oh, wait.